Ok. Hvis vi ser at, eller hvis vi mener at barna våre utvikler seg ikke noe bra på skolen, jeg mener om lekser og slike ting, ikke sosialt.
Nei, men om lærer.
Er det viktig måte til å si det til læreren?
Da vil jeg be om en samtale med lærer.
Okay.
Ja. Og si liksom hvorfor, begrunne det godt.
Okay.
Ja. Be om et møte.
Jeg sa litt om det når vi hadde vanlig utviklingssamtale.
Ja.
Men det skjer ikke så mye. Og jeg forstår at...
Men er det noen læringsmål som du kan forholde deg til? Altså læreplanen har jo mange læringsmål.
Det er også problemet. Jeg aner ikke hva det som de lærer på skolen.
Da kan du spørre om det.
Jeg vet bare det som hun tar med seg hjem, og det er norsk og matte.
Ja, ikke sant? Ja. For det læreplanen består jo av et helt sånn læreplanverk der det er mål for hvert semester. Og da kan du be om å se den. Og som regel, så, jeg tror det også er sånn at hver bydel utarbeider egne læreplaner, sånne lokale læreplaner. Så det kan du også spørre om bydelens læreplan, om det finnes noe sånt. Ellers så finner du et overordnet kompetanseplanverk. Ja. Ja. Yes.
We heard that it's forbidden to actually force the kids to do the homework.
Yes.
If he chooses not to do it, it's his fault.
It's a big question in Norway, whether it should be forced homework or not homework at all. But that's very difficult for me to say that other thing is right and other thing is wrong, because as a mother I would think that it's important with some homework, because it makes me as a mother possible for me to know what my children are dealing with. Yeah. But other parents would say that they shouldn't do anything homework at all, because that's we as parents can't help them, and they should learn to mestre. Also, it's important that the child can do this and feel that they can handle it.
So the thing is that my wife, she used to work in kindergarten in Serbia, so she has a lot of experience. And then she, what she does with our kid, she tries to make him want to learn.
Yeah.
But it usually takes a couple of days.
Yeah.
Then he's totally okay. In what terms? Like first day he's like, no.
Yeah.
And we do it like in 5 minutes. Next day for 7 minutes and stuff. And then after 5 days he's like, totally, what the? And then he does it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and that goes in waves.
Yes.
For example, sometimes he's totally eager, sometimes he's totally against it. So, till which degree do we have like liberty to try to make him want to learn? That's the thing, because that's something the same as what she was asking. Because I guess that in school it will be even more visible, like that.
I think the schools has a very different praxis in these things, and some schools has homework and they do it in a good way, and other schools have not homework at all. I can't answer what's right for your school, or you have to talk with your school. But I think that's a kind of a political question in Norway, whether it should be homework or not. I think it's very strange, but so I have some personal thoughts about it, but I can't say anything, because sometimes FUG, also this is FUG, the school utvalg. Some of the leaders that said we should have homework. That's very important, because it makes as parents possible to know what is going on. And other leaders in this FUG utvalg said that we shouldn't have no homework at all, because that makes the children, makes them not understand, or de greier ikke å mestre, de lærer mindre av å ha lekser enn hvis de har lekser. Så det er så ulike meninger om det, så derfor er det helt umulig for meg å si hva som
Jeg skal på engelsk. The question is, we have like experience when we came to Oslo and we choose where to live, that we couldn't send the children to the school we wanted, and which is the closest to the place we live. And they explained that they have some new rules, and regarding these new rules, they have like grenze, like borders, and our school, which we have to go, was actually the longest possible trip to the other side, and we had a school just across the street.
Yeah.
There was just one street which was dividing our place and the school, and our children were playing at that school, but they haven't got possibility to go to this school. And we took we have take this issue with the school. They said no, and then we went higher. We made an email to the ombudsman, and we got the same answer, and that's it.
Yeah.
Have you got any other experience regarding that? Actually, we came through this problem, but it was obvious that it was not going to be easy for our children, because you play where you live, and there was no actual activities after the school regarding our children with the children from the school, and it was tough to organize because it was all driving. Anything you want, you have to call the other parents, and just you have to drive them there, and it was pretty technical problem, but it's a life problem, and we put this in this letter to the ombudsman, and he said yes, but we have the regel, and we have to follow the regel, the rules, and that's it.
Yeah,
you
because it's local politics that makes these rules.
Yeah.
It's like my place too, where I live. It's also these streets that makes this for you, this school, and this for this school. Et nærskoleprinsippet som gjelder overordnet, og så bestemmer den enkelte kommunen hvilke grenser som gjelder. Og det ganske sånn rigid. Det ganske sånn. Sånn blir det.
That's it.
That's it.
Taj isto da se morate prijeti po opštini u kojoj ste, zato što ima premalo škola, previše đaka i ne dozvoljavaju nego ljudi kad nas nađu vezu prebaciti u škola.
Ovdje nema kako.
Ali jeg synes det stvarno stråler
Men
man kan søke seg inn på den ønskede skolen, men man må være tålmodig. Stemmer det?
Altså, noen ganger så det grunner for det. Hvis for eksempel du har søsken som går på den skolen, eller det andre gode grunner, så kan du søke. Men det ikke bestandig du får
det kanskje ikke plass, men hvis det de må dras.
Men det litt annerledes når barnet blir eldre, når du skal på videregående og sånn, da det litt annerledes. Men barneskole så det ofte nærmeskolemiljø. Nærskoleprinsippet som gjelder. Ok, da har jeg tenkt å gi meg.
Skal vi se. Vi tar det etterpå. Nå må vi takke oss det litt. Nå skal vi takke oss det litt.
Men før jeg går da, så har jeg altså noen sånne brosjyrer her. En om vennskap som vi har utarbeidet sammen med Redd Barna. Den kan vi ta med. Og så har jeg noen sånne brosjyrer om skolen, om barnehagemiljø. Og jeg vil gjerne at vi tar med alt vi har lyst på, for at jeg vil helst ikke ha med det igjen. Så bare brosjyrer. Ja, det en
Ja, da må jeg takke på vegne av Forening. Takk for alle de flotte svarene, de flotte foredragene. Og tusen takk for at du valgte oss for ditt siste foredrag. Takk for hjelpen. Så tror jeg det blir litt flere som tar kontakt med.
Ja, ikke sant. Jeg håper det har vært litt nyttig.